Mastering mesh networks. Mesh networks are minefields waiting to blow your entire operation to smithereens. When experiencing difficulties with a mesh network, what steps should I take to troubleshoot and resolve common issues that may arise during its operation? To troubleshoot and resolve common issues that may arise during the operation of a mesh network, it is essential to follow a structured approach to identify and rectify the problems. The following steps should be taken. 1. Gather information. Start by gathering as much information as possible about the issue. This includes identifying the symptoms, the duration of the problem, and any error messages or logs that may be relevant. It is also crucial to understand the network topology, including the type and number of nodes, the communication protocols used, and the network's configuration. 2. Verify power and connectivity. Ensure that all nodes in the network are powered on and that there are no connectivity issues. Check the power sources, cables, and adapters to ensure they are functioning correctly. Verify that all nodes are connected to the network and that there are no loose or damaged connections. 3. Check for firmware or software issues. Firmware or software issues can cause a range of problems in a mesh network. Check if the nodes are running the latest firmware or software versions. If updates are available, apply them and restart the nodes. Ensure that all nodes are running the same version to avoid compatibility issues. 4. Analyze network topology. Analyze the network topology to identify any issues that may be causing problems. Check for node placement, antenna orientation, and obstacles that may be interfering with signal strength. Use tools such as network mapping software or Wi-Fi analyzers to visualize the network and identify areas of congestion or interference. 5. Inspect network configurations. Inspect the network configurations to ensure that they are correctly set up. Check the IP addressing, subnet masks, and gateway configurations to ensure that they are correct and consistent across the network. Verify that the network configurations are consistent with the hardware and software capabilities of the nodes. 6. Monitor network performance. Monitor network performance to identify bottlenecks or areas of congestion. Use tools such as network monitoring software or packet sniffers to analyze network traffic, packet loss, and latency. This can help identify issues such as network congestion, packet loss, or high latency. 7. Check for interference. Check for sources of interference that may be affecting the network. This can include other wireless networks, microwaves, cordless phones, or other devices that operate on the same frequency band. Use tools such as spectrum analyzers to identify sources of interference and reconfigure the network to avoid them. 8. Perform a network reset. If all else fails, perform a network reset to restore the network to its default settings. This can help resolve issues such as corrupted configurations or software glitches. However, be cautious when performing a network reset, as it may erase all customized settings and configurations. 9. Escalate the issue. If the issue persists after taking the above steps, escalate the issue to the network administrator or the equipment manufacturer's technical support team. Provide them with detailed information about the issue, including logs, error messages, and network configurations. 10. Implement preventative measures. Finally, implement preventative measures to avoid similar issues in the future. This can include regular firmware or software updates, network monitoring, and proactive maintenance to ensure that the network is running optimally. By following these steps, network administrators can troubleshoot and resolve common issues that may arise during the operation of a mesh network, ensuring that the network remains stable, secure, and efficient.